And from this Buddha Chamba, for instance, at Karga, or this one here in Punyal, or this one here in Setling, or, and there's some in Murek, and there's other in Chapuri and Lhasa. It's been corroborated that it is came from with the Tibetans who came and ruled Gilgit in the Dinur area. It is mentioned somewhere here. There was a Tibetan king who established his kingdom in Dinur, and it was during his time that it all happened, right here. Let's move forward. Yeah, another stupa remains in Gilgit. All right, I have to conclude myself. All right, so I'll talk less and show what's out there, Tibetan script. There's a lot of etchings, a lot of stonework, about 55,000 petroglyphs. It's not like 100, 200,000 or 2,000 years. There are 55,000 of them spread over hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. And they need immediate attention. A lot of research needs to be done because all the progress that Buddhism made into Central Asia and Tibet, it all went through this. These are the references if anybody needs to learn more about what happened. And the way forward, what I was expecting when I came here, like why I'm standing here and talking to you guys, it's like we know what happened to the Bamyan Buddhas. And something like that can happen in our area because the Taliban are already there. There are about hundreds and thousands of people who support Taliban, and they will not spare any of these heritage. And we believe that with all the Buddhist universities, all the Buddhist think tanks, all the Buddhist communities, they need to come together. They need to come together. They need to put a petition out there to the international community. So, something could be done before all of this loss. And then Pakistan is also trying to build a lot of dams there. And international community need to come and, we all need to work together and we need to stop that. If a road towards Ladakh could open and, India, Pakistan could stop fighting and, trade could happen, people could move from this side to the other, it can help and promote the cause as well. And then, Pakistan needs to own its own heritage. It needs to promote it, change its constitution, give the respect that it deserves. And, I think, enough said. I hope that I've been able to raise some interest among you. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
In fact, we are already run out of time. I will forego my presidential remarks. However, I will leave you a few minutes for a few questions. So if you have any questions to any of the three speakers, two of the speakers have already left. So we have two of them. If you have any question, please direct that question to the particular speaker. We will take about just a few minutes. Since none of you seem to, okay, madam. Can you please pass on the microphone?
I think I'm loud enough.
Yeah.
Yes. My question is sort of a question to both the Swamis. That when we use the word religion, that did not exist before the 4th century AD. In 4th century AD, the word religion came as a part of realignment between Judaism and Christianity. So that word was not there. Number two, the word God was not there. The idea of God as 5 tattvas, Bhagwan, Ka for Dhoni, Ga for Gagan, Va for Vayu, Ya, A for Agni, and Na for Dhoni. So 5 tattvas that make us, and God comes, Brahma comes in the form of the divine, comes in the form of 5 tattvas or as a human being. That particular aspect was created much later on. At the time of Buddhist period, and Mahabharata period, both the words religion and God did not exist. So my question is that unless we remove the word religion from our vocabulary, because Sanskrit has no such word, and if we remove the word soul as translation
Ma'am, do
of
you have a
Atma,
question or comment? We don't have time for comments.
no, the question is that can we remove those categories which we did not have in Sanskrit before Buddha, for all those 7 million? Is that now a question? Can we remove those categories or not? The English words.
I think the problem of semantics we need not take in a very definitive form, because like anything, interpretations also change. And if we don't want to use the word religion, we can put it in open inverted commas. As for the question of God, I have nothing to say. Thank you.
I just want to know whether this work has been published or yet to be published. This work has been published.
Hello.
Engage.
Just want to know this work has been published or it is yet to be published. Research work.
He's asking you, sorry, what, please, go ahead.
Has this work been published?
The work,
Research work.
some of the work has been published by Dr. Duncan, and there's a list. Dr. Frank has done some work on it. Also, Buddhist-Indic has done some work on it. Dr. Ashraf has done some work on it. Dr. What's his name? Muhammad Dad, he has done some work on it. So articles have been published, but I don't know about extensive work, if that is being done.
This article would be available.
I guess so, yeah, it should be. It should be out in the market. In India, at least. Not sure about that.
This will be the last question. How is the date of this manuscript estimated to be 5th, 6th century, and in what form they are?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
They couldn't hear. I think it was second AD, I guess.
No. You said about Yogic manuscript. My question was, how did you make an estimate of these manuscripts to be
I have
5th
no
century
idea.
AD?
Not in the 40 on that.
Well, thank you, and I thought you had very good 5 talks. Why not we give a warm hand to all of them? Thank you, Faith. We'll have the parallel sessions right away from here, so probably we have to go.
We would request the chairman to say a few words.
Yeah. We will be happy to hear you.
On that mic, sir.
Not on this mic, but on the podium.
I found a lot of things very provocative and intellectually stimulating. Dr. Pali spoke about yoga and dharma, how they go together. To pursue dharma, we need to have yoga. And yoga has many things to go. The point, however, it seems to me, is that dharma is an ideal, is a principle that governs our conduct, that should govern our conduct. We strive to reach this ideal. However, this ideal, in order to reach that ideal, we have to have all kinds of instrumentalities. We need to contextualize dharma. I think that's what Krishna did when he spoke to Arjuna on the battlefield. He was interpreting dharma for that occasion. Similarly, I find Mahatma Gandhi interpreting dharma for us in his own time. And as Dr. Pali had mentioned, that yoga itself is context driven. It's not just one absolute, this is it, this is yoga. Yoga can also be developed, adapted for different situations. And again, I find in Gandhiji the yoga of non-violence. The same principles of truth, pursuit of truth, self-realization, which are embedded in our Hindu tradition, in the Buddhist-Indic tradition. These were contextualized by him in a very remarkable way, so that they apply to freedom fighting, to Swarajya, to his Satyagraha, which to me is yoga of non-violence, as is economics itself is away from egonomics to truly economics. And that he was able to contextualize Dharma. That is, you can produce wealth, but that wealth is not your wealth. You are only trustee of that wealth. So in doing that, he was contextualizing Dharma. So this university has a tremendous thing on its shoulders. In the present day, how can we contextualize Dharma to solve the many riddles, many problems, many troubles that the world is undergoing? So this is not a small task, but I know the kind of intentions that go behind, the kind of people that are entrusted with this responsibility will indeed show us a way that could contextualize Dharma in the 21st century and beyond. And thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Now this is the time to present the vote of thanks. So first I like to give my thanks to Mr. Chairman, Honorable Chairman Ramkrishna Rao, sir. All the paper presentators on the dais and the persons of the dais, thank you all. Thank you once again. And now it's time. Now with the permission of the chairman, I declare this session over. Thank you.
Friends of parallel sessions, we are going to begin with. After break, all sessions are very much set.